Sony just announced their new PS5 Pro and it cost $700. And you should buy one. But before talking about that, first let's talk about what's new with the Pro. In Mark Cerny's word, three things, or big three: larger GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling, which is altogether one thing, a better GPU. And talking about that GPU, inside the PS5 Pro, we'll be seeing 67% more compute units compared to PS5. And if you do a simple napkin math, it will tell you that the Pro console now has 60 compute units. It also has faster memory. Now, it's still 16 gigabytes. Now, no specific specification was given by Sony. Same with the advanced ray tracing. They just said that it's 2 times faster, and in Gran Turismo 7 and Hogwarts Legacy, you will be seeing better reflection and shadows while playing the game in 60 FPS. The major focus of the whole 9-minute announcement video was AI and their AI-driven upscaling technology, PSSR, PlayStation's Spectral Super Resolution. Same as DLSS and FSR, but Sony uses some special ML techniques. And why I am using air quotes? Well, because all of them uses the same basic pipeline. Yes, they use ML and AI heuristics, but at very specific section, and it makes difference, but not really. And I really want to talk about this, but that's for another video. But you don't care about that, right? And to be honest, you shouldn't. You should care about how much better it is compared to PS5. According to Sony, most of their PS5 users are playing games using the performance mode, choosing better FPS and lesser quality compared to lesser FPS and better quality in fidelity mode. And PS5 Pro addressed that by giving you performance mode like FPS while having fidelity like graphics. And at launch, 13 games will be optimized for PS5 Pro. For example, if you look at this frame of the gameplay comparison of Last of Us given by Sony, you can see on PS5 the textures are blurry and some details are clearly missing, but on PS5 Pro the textures are sharper and more details are retained. But if you have to zoom this far in a frame to see the difference, then I think there isn't any significant difference. And I don't think we will be seeing any kind of significant difference until and unless we have PS5 Pro optimized game. The Pro console is not for everybody, even not for those who can afford it. But remember, at the starting of the video, I said you should buy it. Why? And no, I'm not gonna tell you that accounting for inflation, the $700 price tag is justified, because no, the purchasing power of an average person hasn't increased the same way as inflation has. My argument is, if you don't own a PS5 and you're planning to buy one, then you should look at PS5 Pro. The Pro console comes with a 2TB SSD, which in itself costs $150 to $200. But if you own a PS5 right now, then I think you don't really need a PS5 Pro, at least right now, unless and until new games or exclusive games that are pushing the PS5 Pro's hardware are coming out. For an example, GTA 6. And while we are talking about hardware, how much it will cost you to build a similarly spec'd PC? Well, the GPU performance of PS5 Pro makes it in the middle of RX 7700 XT or 7800 XT. For argument's sake, let's say we are picking a 7700 XT and a 8-core Zen 2 processor. And if we add 16 gigabytes of RAM, motherboard, case, power supply all together, you'd be looking at close to $900 PC if you pick a 2TB M.2 SSD. If you pick any less or a SATA SSD, even then you are looking at close to $800 PC. Now I know PC has much more capabilities and it is much more flexible than a console, but I think the PS5 Pro will appeal to those people who don't want to build a PC, who want to play games on their couch, on their living room, but still don't want to miss out on any new technology. Do I think it should have been priced at $600 or at max $650 for the 2TB version, and there should have been a cheaper 1TB version of the PS5 Pro? Yes, absolutely. And I also know this, that even after Sony is pricing it at $700, when it launched at November 7th, it will be sold out in most of the places and it will stay like that at least for the rest of 2024. After that, Sony needs to cut their price or at least make a very attractive bundle like they used to do with PS4. 2-3 games bundling together, and I think they should do the same way with these new consoles. And I think that is the point when you should buy a PS5 Pro. Now let me know in the comment section, do you agree with my opinions or not? I love to keep my videos short and simple and straight to the point. And if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, then don't forget to like it. And if you hated it, well, feel free to dislike. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this here. And if you still haven't subscribed, well, here's the button, press it. And there's Akash, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.